So Golem City is the Uterek complex, which is interesting. Although I don't know why they basically made it a ghetto where they just beat the shit out of people and shit like that. Like they need. I wish it was like a better thing, you know. But honestly, I mean, to me it wouldn't hurt if like the next Deus Ex game was a bit more, less of a meh game, honestly. His eyes lit up when I punched him out.
Do you think the police will try to come in here?
No. Not after what happened to them last time.
They have training. No.
Just stay calm. If anything happens, we are ready.
I did not join Ark looking for violence.
Common area, kitchens and gym clear.
We are the first line of Talos' defense.
Hear something?
Cool beans.
I speak to all of you, not as the leader of Ark, but as your neighbor.
The police will not be happy until they have Talos in custody.
Seems pretty fucking smart to me.
Yeah, they will start executing orcs in public. Get over there!
Huh. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Man, I love me some Deus Ex. Like, this shit is what I'm talking about. You know? But I don't know. Hmm? What is the fact that I like Deus Ex or what?
Here?
No. Not after what happened to them last time.
They have training, we do not.
Just stay calm. If anything happens,
Probably just a Go see what that was.
Where is Talos?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I honestly, I had higher hopes for Absolver than what we got, but to be perfectly fair, I like its style. Like, it's got moxie, but it's not that great in reality. Like, like if they put the style to a better gameplay system, I'd be a happier man. Like, imagine For Honor, but it's in the style of Absolver. Now that sounds just amazing.
Do you think the police will try to come in here?
no. Not after.
See that?
think we have nothing here.
Despite our denials,
Let's keep moving. There was...
our dedication to the peaceful
Go,
advancement of our
right
cause,
behind you.
despite the fact that some of our own were
Those
killed in
poor
the attack
people.
at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers.
Now what?
Yeah. I don't care about Spider-Man, so meh. It looks good. I imagine it feels good. I'm okay with Arkham styles of gameplay. It depends on how crunchy the gameplay is and how good it feels. Cause like, let's get real, the God of War gameplay, pretty okay, pretty average, but it's crunchy. Therefore, people like it. You know, they need texture to their combat, and hence that's what it is.
Do you think the police will try to come in here?
No. Not after what happened to them last time.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's probably better than Spider-Man 2. I don't doubt it. But I also like Shattered Dimensions. Shattered Dimensions was the last good Spider-Man game I played. That shit was fucking banging. I love that. But also, to be perfectly fair with you, I think that we need an Arkham game, but for Deathstroke. Imagine it. Like, it would be cool. Like, it's about like parrying and shit. Like, it's about juggling between your swords, your fist, your guns and shit. Like, that'd be cool. You know, it's like half gears. So it's like, no, not even. No, no.
Do you think the police
Not at
will try
all.
to come in here?
No.
More
Not
like,
after...
imagine it 1/3 Gears of War, 1/3 Arkham, or 1/2 Arkham, and then no, it's not 1/3. It's 1/4 Gears, 1/2 Arkham, one quarter either Hitman or Splinter Cell, but you get my point. Like, there's stealth, there's third-person shooting that feels good, like Gears, like cover-based shooting, but then also it's like there's melee play, and like the melee is like tight, right over the shoulder. It's not like zoomed out like Arkham, but you know, it's about like blocking some attacks, parrying others, and you know, like juggling between Slade's sword and his fist and his knives, because like the man's a fucking master of
What
arms.
happened to
It's
them
what he
last
is.
time?
They have training, we do not.
Just stay calm. If anything happens,
Brutal. Exactly.
Where is Talos?
But I don't want them to make Slade like a conniving villain. I don't want them to make him like super sympathetic either, because what makes Slade Slade, like, is truly the thing that makes Slade Slade. Is the fact that he's a dad who's trying to get shit done. Like, that's what makes Slade Slade. Is like, he is a guy who's basically paying child support by killing people. Like, that is what it is in the purest essence, and I'm like, I love it, and that's why I love his character. Because I don't want to say I can relate to him more, but he's not like, Deadpool's like wacky, but like Slade's down to earth, and he's just like, you know, that's how it be. That's who I am, you know. Brutal, yeah. Yeah, like it's like yes, as Deathstroke, you can choose to kill a bunch of people in your path, or you can sneak by them or knock them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of it like Hitman.
not after
Like
what happened
Hitman, you
to them
literally
last time.
choose: do I choose?
Just stay calm.
Do I choose to like kill the people in between me and my target, or do I just choose to kill my target? You know what I'm saying? Or do I conk them out? Well, yeah. Knowing Deathstroke, I think it wouldn't be Hitman like. There wouldn't be disguises and shit. Knowing Deathstroke, but I don't know. It might. But honestly, that's what I want to see. Like, I want to see like villains and shit show up, and other playable characters. Like, it's like, you know, Slade is a juggle between gunplay and melee combat. Like, he's juggling between all of them. But then you got someone who's like, how do I put it? You got someone else. You got like, trying to think of a DC character that makes sense in where Slade does things. What? No, where Slade does things. I'm trying to think of a DC character. like Red Hood. Red Hood would be more like he would be running gun. Like his gunplay wouldn't be like cover shooter Gears of War style, like tactical shooting. He would be like Max Payne, where he, yeah, like Red Hood would be like Max Payne, where he's running around with a Kimbo 45s, diving over cover, shooting people in the face like repeatedly, and just not giving a jet.
Do you think the police will try to come in here?
No. Not after what happened to them last time.
They have training, we do not.
Just
You have to make
stay
it
calm.
brutal.
If anything happens, be ready.
The people
Yeah.
need us and behind.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Like that'd be the interesting idea. It's like, maybe you don't want to kill people on your stealth mission to get perfect assassin.
But fear has blinded.
Is a violent. Yeah.
Somebody's down.
Such violence. I urge you not.
Yeah. He's Batman. He's lethal Batman. Just like, well, he's lethal Robin. Like how Deathstroke is lethal Batman.
Real soon.
You know, like the world's greatest detective versus the world's greatest assassin.
I urge you.
Kind of makes
I
sense.
think we have nothing here.
More violence will only escalate the situation. Even their justification. I know it is all to ask.
There must be something. Nothing. What about that?
Keep your eyes open.
Got nothing here. Over.
It was one of you, wasn't it? Everyone here, gone. Come on, get out there.
Place seems empty to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get a different developer. Because let's get real. When Rocksteady had their hands on shooting, they made shooting terrible. Like their gunplay with the guns in general was ass. Let's be 100%.
You see that lazy boobets over there?
Well, yeah, it literally progressively got better. They're the I mean, Arkham Knight and Arkham City were just the exact same way. Yeah,
Got
an
nothing.
open world stealth game like Metal Gear, a la Metal Gear Solid 5,
I hope.
would be a pretty dang idea.
Keep up.
The Arkham system. It's no different. Yeah, I think it's a decent system. A lot of people don't like it because it's too much beat 'em up like, and I'm like, I agree. And I think it should be like, if you're skilled, you can end it in one blow. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking like, imagine like more like a Metal Gear Revengeance. So you know how you get that system where like time slows down, you can aim your sword and then you can hit him in a critical spot and heal yourself. Yeah, that should be like Slade should have, because Slade actually has the physical power of perceiving time slower. That's why he's so good at dodging bullets. He perceives time slower than other humans because of his mutations or his augments, genetic augmentation. So it's like you should enter like stroke mode or something, or some fucking stroke mode. Nah, jerking off that. Yeah, no, but yeah, yeah. Let's just call it like focus mode or some shit, or adrenaline mode. And it's like you go like. You a reticle comes up with your sword, and it's like you go to strike, and you can hit them in a vital area and kill them instantly. And maybe on the harder difficulties, it doesn't slow down. Well, if you have no meter, it doesn't slow down time, but you can still go into the over shoulder tight mode and aim your sword strike. So it's like, yeah, I'm so good at the game, I can decapitate 3 people and I don't even need to use the adrenaline meter. I can just go, I just have to whip out the sword and enter the aiming mode. I don't even need to use the slow-mo. You know what I'm saying, to do it, because I'm just that good at the game. Like, but if you look at, like...
Do you think the police will try to come in
Yeah,
here?
it's...
No,
You...
not after
it
what
doesn't...
happened to them last
Yeah.
time.
They have training,
Yeah, you should...
know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if
stay
you don't have
calm.
any meter,
If
what
anything
happens is
happens,
instead you just kind of
we are
don't
ready.
have slow-mo.
I
You
did
can
not
still do
join
it, you just have
Ark
slow-mo.
looking for violence.
Shit.
Maybe a rat or something.
Check on her.
Anyway, yeah. That's me, though.
Cousin, you see that?
That didn't look natural.
I should probably skip past these guys instead of fight them. The problem is getting someone to develop it. Well, no, like, I mean, I see Marvel as, like, fun and shit, but DC is, like, fun but serious. Kind of like, you know, Batman the Animated Series. It's fun, but it's serious. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Batman is also the Punisher? Wait, what? When? Like, recently? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How can we ignore what the police are doing in Utulek? Kitchen, gym are clear.
We
Yeah.
are a barricade. A shield.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gotta go off that Justice League TV show, Chief. That's what you really need to go off of, because that shit is where it's Kino.
Nothing to report.
Have conviction in Talos.
Yeah. Dark Knight did that, and they did it pretty decently, I would say. They did a pretty banger of a job at it.
I'm hearing bad things from here.
But he didn't do it on purpose. He just didn't do it on purpose. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, my whole shtick, or shtick with this is that Batman did use guns, and I'm okay with Batman using guns. It makes sense because older Batman used guns, you know, but he would use it as like a cop and shit, and like even newer Batman uses guns.
Chicane, you with me?
Occasionally.
Thankfully, no. What's your
But
progress?
I'm just like,
I'm through
like
the
I
living
understand
quarters.
like in
Looks
Batman v
like I'm
Superman he
into
used
some
guns,
kind
but
of
I don't
operations
understand.
area now.
He didn't use them.
My gut
Well, I
tells me
understand.
Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high and defensible.
Better find an elevator then. I'll update you with extraction coordinates when I have them.
Yeah, I understand in both
Chicane
Justice
out.
League movies that he would use them. I just don't get as to why they kind of held back on it. Like, a part of me doesn't get why they held back on it, but a part of me gets it at the same time, because I'm like, this is a different kind of Batman. This is like old school Batman. You know, this is the... I feel like this is Detective Batman, but I don't like the mechanized armor. I really fucking don't. Like, the voice changer, I like Batflick, because Batflick's a better Bruce Wayne than the other one, Bale. But Bale was a better Batman. Yeah, Bale was a... Well, dude, Joaquin Phoenix, dude. Joker. Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Okay?
fear we will
I
never-
say no more. I rest my fucking case, Chief. Like, what? He looks great. He looks fucking great. That's all I have to say. He looks flamboyant and awesome and colorful and just all around cool. No, but there is a multicolored jacket still. Like, the jacket's still fucking bright as shit. No, I don't like that. Honestly, I like my Cesar Romero Joker myself. I'm a Cesar Romero kind of guy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy, but, like, Cesar Romero is cool. Like, he's funny. Yeah, fuck, how was that an unpopular opinion? Jack Nicholson was fucking fantastic. Well, I mean, well, like, God bless his soul. Like, he was good at what he did. That's why everyone likes people who are good at what they do, and I can respect that. Yeah, that's very bronze. I think we're in the. Are we in the golden age of comics now, or is it bronze age? Fuck. All I know is that, like, right now, that current new Joker pretty much is a psychopath. So, you know, you give and you take. You feel me? Oh yeah, Heath Ledger's method acting was insane, but then again, the fucker's dead. So, the man was so insane he killed himself. Well, like, not intentionally, obviously, but like he died. Ripperoni. Was a better. He was still a better Bronze Age Joker than fucking what's his name? Guy from what's his name? Like, I actually don't remember his name. The guy who played the new Joker from Suicide Squad. Yeah, Jared Leto. Like, Jared Leto is
the Joker that was in the movie for like 2 scenes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, yeah, I'm like a really really bad thing that just needs to be squeezed in, or else we get like half the money that we would for making this movie. Yep, totally.
Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying.
Chicane, I'm moving in on Rucker's position. You got those coordinates
yeah,
yet?
No.
I'll transmit them as soon as I've finished my coffee.
Don't leave me hanging, Chicane.
Yeah.
You just worry about getting on, man.
Well, the thing here.
Be careful.
See, the thing is that they cut him out, though. They cut him out of the movie, from what I was told. That's what they did. They if he was actually good, if you look at the director's cut, he's actually really good. Like, he's not bad at all. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll understand if I don't take your word.
Yeah. Yeah,
right,
exactly.
This should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make
like the way how one of the Jokers turned Robin into Joker Jr. That was fucked up.
Will resist you.
Yeah.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I am a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me.
She was already he inspired her. Like, she's a fangirl.
Then even my
yeah, because he's just so charming. Like, I mean, that's how Joker is. He has like a bizarre charm to him, and that's the whole point. And honestly, like, I mean, I haven't seen Suicide Squad. I don't know how it goes. I like shitty movies, so I'll probably like it actually. But my thing here is like you said, how you like Jack Nicholson. I don't think whatever the fuck his name is. I still don't care. I still don't like him enough to know his name. Jared Leto, yeah. Jared Leto still is a decent Bronze Age, but why don't we have a Silver Age Joker?
Murdering without the courage
Why?
to proclaim their
You know what I'm saying?
convictions in front of the rest of
Like,
the world.
I want a.
Come off it, Rucker. You've been preaching pacifism for years from your ivory tower. Now all of a sudden your convictions are really being tested, and you're tossing them away.
No, that's... Let me explain. The augmented peoples of the world have been stripped of their
and beats the
power.
shit out of Mr. Freeze.
There are so few advocates remaining. The cause needs people like me to stem the tide of hatred before all humanity drowns in it.
Mm-hmm.
You're lecturing me about the state of hog rights? I get the same looks. I go through the same checkpoints. And things are getting worse, so your plan obviously isn't working.
I know. And it tears at me. I have been trying desperately to think of a better way. But so far, Nothing. This is a very precarious time for the movement.
Yeah.
These attacks are making everything worse for us. My leadership position within ARC is being threatened, and I suspect the two might even be connected. Please, go back to your people. Tell them to give me 48 hours so I can attempt to resolve the internal conflict.
I'm sorry. If I go back empty-handed, I'll just be replaced. Probably
That's
by someone
fucking
more eager
amazing.
and less
I'm
sympathetic.
sorry, but like,
Coming in
honestly,
now
what I
is
want to
honestly
see,
the best thing you
like,
can do for everyone.
like this is what I want to see. Okay, when it comes down to Joker and
Yes.
shit, like, okay, picture this, right?
I suspect
It's
you're
raining.
right.
All right, park bench. There's a dude in a nice crisp ass
Can you
suit
understand this?
sitting there
If
in
you
the
were to
rain.
take me from here,
No, nice
you would be
nice hat.
responsible
Not
for
top
my
hat, but like
death.
I guess like a
You would be
fedora. I guess you could say.
responsible
I
for
don't know.
my
Just
efface,
name a nice
the
dress hat. Like
ruination
19.
of
He
the
looks
authentic
1950.
rights
He looks like, you
and
know,
the perversion
quaint.
of everything it stands for.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like more like a dress hat. Like yeah, that kind of hat. All right. He's in this nice, not colorful. It's kind of whitish, kind of like grayish, but he's got a weirdly colorful tie. It's weird, but it's oddly enjoyable. Like he's sitting there, cane in
I
hand.
understand that you're exaggerating.
You know, kind of
The
like
cause is
not
millions
like
of people around the
hooked
world,
cane, but
not
like
just
a
one man.
cane with a weird like
Look past the fear
face
of
on
your
it.
own death.
Like, you know, it's one of the flat
Nobody's
top
gonna
ones that
risk
are
making
round
a martyr
at the
of
top. He's just sitting there in the rain,
I was not talking
and someone
about
sits
my
down.
death. I was talking
And
about the
mind you, this
lies
man
that will
is
follow
looking
afterwards. The lies
not
that
like
will be spread by the
not
people who
insane. He
sent
doesn't
you
look
here.
crazy. He looks
If you
like
cannot see
crisp
this,
as
then you are
fuck,
too blind
like
for
a
me to
gentleman.
trust. I will not come with you. And
He looks
that is
odd.
fine.
Yeah, he's
Do
odd,
what
but
you
he's not
must.
crazy. And then somebody sits down and he's just talking with him in the rain, just casually just talking with him in the rain. And then all of a sudden, people just start running
While
out of the
you're
bank.
deciding,
And they're
ask
like,
yourself this.
and, you know, like
What
there's a building, it's a
possible
bank. He's
reason
sitting
would I
in the
have
rain at
for
night,
being
and there's a
involved
bank, and
in
people
these
just start running out of the bank.
terrorist
He's like, what's
attacks?
going on? He's like, well, it's showtime, and gets up and he just casually
With
pimp
every
strolls with the
incident,
big dick
the gap
energy
of
through
fear
the
and hatred that divides
you know, through the
non-Arcs
bank as
widens.
everyone's running away from
Who
gas.
really
He just
benefits when
walks right into it, and he
innocents
comes
die?
out,
Allegedly
and
in
he's
the
like,
name
you
of
know,
Arc
and he
light.
just folding up his
That's a good
jacket, has his
question.
hat in his arms,
And a
puts it down on the
dangerous
table casually, walks
If
up
you
with his
ask
cane,
it,
taps on the
love
door. He's like,
this place.
so, I'm gonna give you some options. You can open it up and give me the money, or you can leave, or I can smash this glass open. They're like, it's bulletproof glass. This guy ain't gonna smash it. Just taps it lightly, and then it just explodes, and the gas just follows in after him as he just casually strolls in, and just casually strolls in, and his goons just swarm in from the smoke and just pick up the money and just walk out. Like, he doesn't hurt anybody, doesn't kill anybody. He just walks in there with a smile on his face, asks politely. He's not crazy. He's like crazy in the sense that he's like, he thinks he's funny and he's very humorous. He's genuinely a comedian, but he isn't like batshit fucking insane.
Chicane, I've got a lot of heat coming through the door. I need a way out now.
You fucked it, didn't you?
Now, Chicane.
Relax, there's some greenhouses near your position. Below them is a clearing. You can't miss it.
Yeah,
Already on my way.
like I
Chicane
wouldn't. My idea is that he would kill somebody, but literally when he does get to killing somebody, right? Like, this is when he actually genuinely gets to killing somebody. He does it for a justifiable reason. Like, it's like, my idea is that it's basically Cobblepot like pulls out a gun on him, because this is obviously like, it's the whole crew, right? Like, it's Joker, the mastermind gentleman, and then it's like Cobblepot the arms dealer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like short fat penguin, but like English sexy penguin, like the one from Telltale. Like,
I'm playing Playground with DJ on Fortnite. I'm butt fucking with the new custom options. We have low gravity, and it's like you can see where each other are at all times. So it's like we're just gonna fuck around, have some fun.
Yeah. I want to be Silver Agey. Like, he's like, oh yes, I like money, and yes, I'm a gentleman, and yes, I'm funny, and I'm crazy, but I'm not a psychopath, and I'm not a fucking murderer. Like, I'm not just crazy, watch the world burn kind of person, you know? Which is Silver Age, fucking shark repellent Batman age of just comics, which I want to throw a scene in there where Batman uses shark repellent on Killer Croc. He has like, no, it's crocodile repellent, and he just sprays Killer Croc in the face. He's like, oh,
He's
god damn,
joining
that
us,
hurts.
apparently.
And falls into the water, like something cool like that, you know what I'm saying? And Batman did like the blue suit with like the underwear on the outside and shit, and it's like Adam West kind of, but not really Adam West. Well, yeah, well, it's like navy blue. So yeah, just Adam West Batman. Yeah, perfect. See, we're thinking. See, yeah, like, well, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Rest in peace, brother. Everyone, dude, I mean, it's not my fault not a lot of people know that he's dead. Like, I deadass didn't know he was dead. You're a funny one. It's funny. Yeah. Like, everyone else is a hardened criminal, but he isn't. Like, he's like, yes, I'm a criminal, but I'm a gentleman about it. Like, in the very classical sense. But, like, funny Batman. Like, campy Batman with the black suit. Yeah. Campy. Yeah, you know what? Actually, you know what? Let's meet in the middle and make him like the animated series Batman. Like, animated series Batman. But he's somewhat funny, has a sense of humor, but he's also, he thinks the Joker is somebody who he isn't. Like, that's the idea, is that the Joker has a mistaken identity kind of shit. Like, it's like, no, you murder people and you do all these horrible things. He's like, me? No, I don't kill people. And it's like, he's not lying. Like, he isn't. And Batman's like, wait, you don't? And then it shows, like, in the back room, Killer Croc, like, ripping a dude's throat out, and then Cobblepot blowing another dude's brains out. And it's just like, they're the murderers, but he isn't. Yeah, like, he doesn't. And, like, the idea is that he, like, Harley is sane. She's just weirdly, like, she's not, like, yes, she's a doctor, but she isn't a, you know, she's, like, I don't know, she's a fun, bubbly person still. And it's more like she just fell in love with a suave-ass motherfucker. Not, oh, I'm a crazy fangirl. And it's like, I don't know, maybe Cobblepot, like, fucking bitch slaps the shit out of her, and he's just beating the fuck out of her with his cane, because obviously he's going to be a gimped out cripple. Like, he's going to be, like, legitimately fucking crippled, like, bionic leg or something. And he's just beating the shit out of her, and he's just like, and Joker's trying to keep his cool. And he's like huffing his own gas, like he's taking like a thing, like an oxygen mask, just huffing his own gas to keep himself like from losing his shit, because he has a temper issue. Like, that's the joke, is why he's known for all this shit, because that's what made him go crazy. Is he was a man with a temper who got like hit in the head so hard he turned into a nice person, and that is the Joker. You know, like, that's the multiple choice backstory shit. And he carries a gun with only one bullet in it, one fucking bullet, and he just domes Cobblepot, like, just brains him. You know? And then it's like, the end, the suave-ass end is like, basically, he goes to, like, strike at Robin, but then he doesn't. Like, he, like, raises a crowbar and then just drops it, and he's like, what am I doing? He, like, you know, slicks back his hair, breathes in, just walks out into the night with Harley, and then it's just Robin standing there mortified as he basically watched Harley get the shit beat out of her by a cripple, and then have that dude's brain spattered all over him, you know? So then Batman's like, oh, so he is evil. Sure. Well, the idea is that Jason Todd's already dead, and Batman blames him, thinking that Joker did it. But in fact, it was not Joker. It was Cobblepot. Yes, like the whole crowbar. Yeah, flipped it. Yeah, like, Cobblepot's always been kind of a brutal guy because he's a fucking hardened criminal. Joker has been debated constantly. Like, people are like, no, he's not. He's just crazy. Like, that's all he is. You know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, everyone's debating him constantly. So I'm like, I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, is it really the best? So, you know, keep the hardened criminal motif going. I'm a mobster, I'm a thug, but like, up that nice factor where it's just like, where Joker's just like, I'm a fucking gentleman. It's what I do. I'm a gentleman criminal. And he has a mustache. Give him a fucking mustache. He's got to have a mustache.
I'm scared. Nothing's here.
Caesar. Well, no, it does. Well, no, he has like it's like hidden under his makeup. Like it's like badly hidden, poorly hidden under his makeup. Yeah, like the begin. Yeah, like it's not a Batman story. It's a Joker story with Batman in it, not a Batman story with Joker in it. You feel me? It's genius. Yeah, he's like, I'm thinking to grow out my hair. Yeah, like exactly. Like I like that. He's like, what do you think, babe? Mustache or no mustache? And she's like, I don't know. I always kind of wanted to date fucking what's his name? Smokey and the Bandit. What's his name? Burt Reynolds. She's like, oh, I always want to date Burt Reynolds. You know, that's the joke. All right. Yeah. You can see it progressively getting thicker. It's like twirly, it's short, you know, the Hitler stash. He's just doing all these random stashes. And just fucking with them for like 10 minutes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Perfection. Yeah.
A lot of goddamn good.
It just ends on a high note.
To.
Yeah.
I think someone being paid to manipulate Ark killed him. Someone in his crew. Rucker. And
yeah.
The man.
Like.
I think he would have.
But somebody.
Yeah, they're like he's a maniac and he's a sadist. Yeah, like that's what I'm hoping. Like Joaquin Phoenix seems to be somewhere between like bronze, silver, and gold. Like seems like a mix of all of them. Because like he's an anarchist, but he also seems to be like he seems to have his shit together, unlike Heath Ledger, where he's like, I'm a crazy dude who bought a suit from a thrift store, and I look like I robbed a hobo for my makeup collection. You know what I'm saying? He just looks like a mad lad. And it's fucking insane, and I don't want to say nobody likes it, but I honestly, from a design standpoint, it's cool and all, but is it really that great? I don't think so. I don't think it's that great. Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah.
Talos Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Pratt's gonna explode.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like, yeah, like it starts off the beginning of the movie is that heist I just explained right there, and he has the mustache. But then he kind of like, I don't want to say he loses it, but like it shows it rewinds back, and then like that's about the middle of the movie is where you see that first heist. You know, obviously they have heist beforehand and shit, but it's like. It's always kind of looming in the background that like Joker did something fucking horrible, and it like you'll find like he's like shaving his face, or he's not. Yeah, he's like shaving his face or something, and there's just oddly a bloody rag, like a rag with just a ridiculous amount of blood on it, just like stuffed in a trash can. And it's like not paper towel, it's like a handkerchief, like as if someone just took a blow to the head. And then there's like a thing where it's like he brushes back his hair, and like you can see like a mark on his head as he's putting makeup on, like you see like a scar tissue. Yeah, and it's just like, it's just all like little hint drops and shit, dude. It would just be fucking sublime. Yeah. Yeah, like on the temple, like he rubs like ointment on it. He's like, man, I really don't know what this bad rash is. Like he thinks it's a rash. Or something, like he thinks it's something he can just, like, he doesn't know it's scar tissue from taking a fucking the hook part of a crowbar through the skull, you know, like he doesn't know.
are clear for now.
And I'm like, it'd be fucking insanely cool. It's just like how to like flex like a big dick motherfucker. Make Joker not crazy, make him less crazy, and crank it up to 11. And they're like,
Not much going
I know
on.
people would eat that shit up. They'd be like, ooh, interesting choice.
Ukaž mi doklady, Augu. A žádný zbrklý pohyby.
Yeah.
You watch American television, don't you?
Skvělý.
Yeah,
Typický
exactly.
nafoukaný amík. Všechno se točí kolem vás, co? BH847. Tak to vidím prvně.
Yeah, like the like he was like the idea that he was Red Hood, like the original Red Hood, like you know how like it was like whatever his name, like John Doe or Joe Kerr or whatever, you know. Which by the way, that's his name. His name is Joe. Like everyone refers to him as Joe in the movie. You know, like it's like what's your first name? Joe. Last name Kerr. Like Kerr as in bad guy. Yes. Yes, that's my last name. And they're just like, what the fuck? You know, because it was an alias he actually went by in one of the comics. And it's like the whole point here is that like, yeah, Joe space Kerr. Yeah, and like my idea is that like,
Be nice to
yeah,
find another
just
bottle.
like my thing is like. He's like, yes, he's a funny guy, but like, he's not a comedian. It's not like, you know, the Killing Joke where it's like, oh, look at me, I'm a comedian, but I'm a failed comedian. Like, that's Joaquin Phoenix's shit. Like, is basically the Killing Joke. But like, this guy is like, no, I just kind of do. It's like, what do you do for a living? It's like, I just stuff. Like, somebody calls me up. It's like, yo, you want a job? It's like, fuck yeah. And it just shows him like scrubbing floors or like him waitering. It just shows like it's a montage of jobs. It'd just be funny as fuck.
What exactly?
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Welcome, well.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high end.
You
Yeah.
try this on all your customers?
Or yeah, it's
Just
just
the
like
ones
it's like where he buys his
Gonna
Chris
have to
suits and he
disappoint
walks
you.
into like some store owned by some Armenian dude and he's
you
like,
can make it
"Oh,
up.
Joe, how are you, Joe?"
like
But he
the kind of
pronunciates
man
it like
who might have
bad
access to
as fuck.
breach software.
And he's like, "Oh, you know, just looking through things." And
That
it like,
stuff's illegal.
my idea is that Joker would have like
Come on,
long ass
man,
hair
don't play
that he
around.
like always
You know
has
why it's
greased
illegal.
back.
You know
It's
the
just
world
like
governments don't want us to find
like
out the
long as in
dirty
it's like it's
secrets.
down to his neck, but
We
not
will.
past his
You
neck
can
line.
help us. Be
Yeah.
part.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not like down his back either. It's like
Great.
on his neck.
Go
It's like
ahead.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Have you seen it? It's like longer hair, but not like crazy long hair.
Super.
Which is honestly what I consider to be very tastefully handling the situation. Because not a lot of people are willing to admit that like Silver Age Joker was pretty fucking dope. Yeah, and Batman's not going to be as much of an edgelord, and he won't pop up till like the latter half of the movie. Like there will be Bruce Wayne, but a lot of Batman stuff will be like sort of background shit. Like there'll be a thing where like Joker's like washing dishes, and like it shows like the window out of his apartment, and it's Batman just beating the fuck out of like 3 dudes at once, and like Batman gets like stabbed, and he just like rips the knife out, like breaks it, and then like punches the guy with like and like smashes a guy in the head with a brick, and just like beating the shit out of like 3 dudes, and Joker's you know, just like scrubbing, like trying to get this grime out of it, and he looks over, and then Batman looks at him, and he just grapple guns away. Yeah, like no, he like scrubs it, and then like he looks, and then he hears like a guy get thrown against the window, like the thunk, and he looks over, and then Batman looks at him, and he looks at Batman, and they make eye contact, and then Batman just like, while dead ass, not breaking eye contact, just pulls out his grapple gun and just, like no, for they're like looking at each other, just like, and he's just like, honey, I think I saw Batman. It's like, oh really? It's like, yeah, I don't know, guy's weird. Did he just get done beating up those John, like he's like the like insert name brothers? It's like, I think so.
Nothing for me.
Just like some stupid shit like that. You know? Because I just think it just obviously we already know it would work, and we already agree that it would work. I'm just like, let's like kind of make it like a slice of life comedy mixed with a heist movie. Perfection. Of course, who else would we throw into the crew other than Killer Croc, who's the muscle, Cobblepot, the arms dealer, and the guy who gets assets, the mastermind Joker. Harley is obviously in there, but like we need to think of other characters like to round out the roster. Because I don't want to throw Deathstroke in here, but I kind of want to, just to say fuck it. But at the same time, I'm like, would he clash too much? with them, you know? Because I don't like Deadshot. I don't like Black Deadshot. I like the old school, like, I'm a rich guy in a trench coat with a revolver Deadshot, but I don't want Deadshot in this movie. You know? So I'm trying to think of, like somewhat, like, campy villains we can throw together. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that with the trouble in Golem City, the red light wouldn't be as busy as usual. Guess I would.
Yeah. So maybe Riddler. Riddler? Mixelplick? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
You won't find better.
Oh. Yeah, he does some meta shit. I'm thinking he should be like, the narrator of the story. It's like, so our story begins, and it's like literally every 30 to 40 minutes, it just goes back to Mr. Pixelplix sitting on his couch shirtless, just watching the movie. And it's like, oh, what? Oh, no, put it back on here. This is just getting good. And it goes back to the movie. Like, it just randomly stops. That interdimensional imp is just sitting there in his underwear. He's like, so. He's just some random henchman in the background. He does some random shit. Uh-huh. Handshake. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get it too?
Yeah. Perfection. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, maybe some cosmic fucking imp magic shit. But I'm trying to think, because it's like, obviously, I'm gonna get Killer Croc in there because of shark repellent. Fucking Batman shark repellent, which we're going to throw in there somewhere. Just the fight with Killer Croc. Don't worry, Robin, I brought my my kind of Batman brand shark repellent. And then it'll be like Bruce, Batman going to a dinner. It's like, don't worry, I got this. And he pulls out the Bat credit card, just like homage after fucking homage, and just like go with it, you know? Perfection. Oh god. Because honestly, I think that'd be great. Like that's like a. Mm-hmm.
Get lost. This place. Turn around, or you'll kill.
Yeah. So. Yeah, which that's kind of what the new Joaquin Phoenix one is. It's a standalone Joker movie. It's supposed to be pretty good. You know, my thing here is I would kind of want to make this a series because it just sounds great, like a series of movies. If you feel me, because like it just seems smart. Like the second one is like, you know, I don't want to say he's getting worse, but it's like you can tell that he's getting a bit. The hinges are kind of getting loose. He needs to put some DW40 on to make him more squeaky clean. You feel me? But it's like, yeah, first one definitely a heist movie. I mean, my question is, do we make him short, Pixelplix, or whatever the fuck his name is, or do we make him like normal size? He's just really fucking weird. Or, you, okay, so basically what you're trying to say is more or less we're getting ourselves, what's his name? Game of Thrones. The dwarf dude. Really awesome. Peter Dinklage. We're getting Peter Dinklage for this dude. That's that's it. We're getting Peter Dinklage. That's what we need to do.
Something to help get me back. I tried.
Human
Well,
presence detected.
Killer Croc is like a mutant.
Engaging smart home system.
Actual crocodile, yeah. He's just fucking batshit insane, yeah. I'm a fucking imp, chief. Like, that's how it be. Yeah. So far, no complaints. Like, this is all just genius and everyone likes it so far. Alright, warning. It's experimental.
Don't care. I needed this.
It is nice, isn't it? I'm sending your description to the police.
How come we make deals with them?
Are we going? Move to engage!
Hello.
Suspect inbound! Huh?
Live from Let It Say fuck you. Um. Yeah.
Sorry?
How come we make deals?
That's right.
I will never ask for their help. Oh, hello.
But yeah. Yeah, so all things considered, honestly,
Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know who else to add, because like maybe we should add the Riddler, but at the same time, like I don't think a lot of people would like the Riddler being in there, because you know what I'm saying? Because exactly. See that's kind of the issue, Chief. Like that's what I'm getting at. And I'm like, been in one film and that's about it. And honestly, it's kind of insane.
Alex,
But my point being is just like, so we
keeps
got
a
like,
tight
cause
ship.
like
What do you
Cowbot, Killer
expect?
Croc,
He's former
Joker,
SAS.
Harley,
Military life will make a neat freak out of
Pixelplex.
anyone.
I feel like
If
we
he's
need
got
one more
secrets in
just to
there,
round out
Adam,
the crew,
they'll
but
be
like
well
who would
hidden.
round out the crew
Everyone's
if
gotta
we got
tell.
basically
I just
a
need
man
to
who
know
eats
more
people?
about him to understand his.
Well, there you have
Yeah.
it, folks. It sounds like you and Resolute.
Mm-hmm. Solomon, but see, my thing is that Grundy isn't like, he doesn't have the ferocity. Like Grundy's too much of a sympathetic character to be like the guy who gets hit with fucking shark repellent in the face. Plus, my idea is that like it's not Killer Croc from like, it's like Killer Croc from the comics. Like it's this giant of a man, like this guy who's like Hulk sized, like this giant. Well, not Hulk sized, but like he's still like, he's gianter, but he's not like, he's more like Killer Croc from like less of that bullshit where it like it looks super realistic and like his skin's more leathery and less like a realistic crocodile skin. You feel me? Like that's the idea. I would like that, but I think, well, I mean, actually, we could use Grundy for, like, fucking brownie points, actually, now I think about it. Like, we could use the shit out of Grundy for brownie points, because Grundy's worth the brownie points. Like, people like him. I like Grundy. I don't know a single man who hates Grundy. I'm, like, definitely make him, like, more feral, but, like, redeem him in the end. Like, give an excuse to it. Like, maybe, like, when Batman maces him in the fucking face and, like, fucking smashes him in the head with something, because obviously Grundy's undead, so he doesn't care if he kills Grundy. You know, because he technically isn't human. Like, Grundy's just like, oh, like, sorry. Like, he just feels bad. Like, yeah, he's just like, he gets hit in the face with the shark repellent, he's like, Grundy, no shark, what the, like, he's just like, Grundy is just, like, confusingly butthurt. Like, he doesn't know how to respond to getting maced in the face. He's just like, that hurt, but, like, what the fuck, dude? I like the idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Find anything in that apartment yet?
It's like you said, Miller keeps his secrets well hidden. But I'm looking.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Explain it away. Like, I like it.
Anomaly detected.
Because it, like, it really gives a man, like, his character that he deserves. Because, really, honest to God, the man he has a great character. All things considered. I don't know anyone who hates the idea of it.
Access granted.
Alex, just hacked Miller's computer. There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep
What'd you
looking.
say? Repeat that.
We may not get another chance at this.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, because he's just, like, stacking up, like, as in he's a blind rage maniac, or as in, like, he's just big. He's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, what do you mean? Ah. Yeah. He becomes more monstrous. Yeah. Hurt Grundy, so Grundy don't like that. Grundy mad. Yeah. Like, I think, like, what we should do is that, like, what it is that Cobblepot has a fucking amulet, because Cobblepot is big into that black market trade shit. He has an amulet that controls Grundy. It's not like he's more monstrous, it's just the fact that he simply is being controlled, so he doesn't know better. Like, he's like, Grundy goes to sleep, and then Grundy wakes up again. And Grundy does things he doesn't remember. Like, you know, that, I don't want to say that whole motif, but that just sounds like, that sounds pretty decent. Like, I don't think a lot of people would complain about that. I mean, do you? Yeah. And then, of course, we can expand upon it in a movie. Mm-hmm. See, this is how, see, like, this is the kind of shit that DC needs right here. They need, like, better ideas. The material. And that can do the big plays for them, you know.
Not having a lot of luck here, Alex.
There's gotta be something. Check the bedroom. Do a top to bottom search, just to be sure.
Sorry, what? But he ain't good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Of course, my phone broke today. My phone got fucking knocked out of my hand, and it finally shattered. Like, it strip doesn't work. Like, the first time it actually got cracked, it just the entire thing got fucking dumped on. Like, literally, I swung open a door, the door came back and fucking hit the corner of my phone, and it just launched it out of my hand. I'm like, holy shit, it got fucking drop kicked out of my hand. I mean, I guess it's my fault that gravity decided to be a bitch, but I don't know. Well, no, the door just slammed back, and
I think
like,
I got something else.
Well, it didn't slam back. I was like,
Another
it's one of
NSA
those
card.
whatchamacallit doors. Those
He must have
like
left it behind when he logged into his
screen
second
doors.
computer.
His second computer?
Yeah.
Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain. Access granted.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, you're still better, but like a father-son relationship. I don't know. I feel like that's genius, though. Like, that's low-key genius. Because he lost Uncle Ben, and it's like this is his like sort of his replacement, and I'm like, this is genius.
Access granted.
I mean, a lot of the newer stuff always shown it like before this. So let's get real. A lot of people have been liking the whole Iron Spider idea for a minute. A Spider-Man, but it's augmented, and I'm like, that's a nice way to meet in the middle, though. In my opinion, that's a pretty good way to meet in the middle. All things considered. Did they put it in already? Oh, with like the legs in the back of it, right? Well, no, I'm saying, but Infinity Ward's after the Spider-Man movie, though. That's the thing. It takes place after it, so it makes sense that he went from having a slightly like augmented suit to an extremely augmented suit. Like, then again, Tony Stark went from having armor to having nanomachines, son. Like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? The fucker's got mana machines.
My goodness.
Yeah, because the kid's a genius. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I like Civil War. I think all the Captain America movies are good. And I think Thor was the opposite of the Iron Man, where the first movie was ass, the second movie was pretty good, the third movie was great. While Iron Man, it was the second movie was ass, the first movie was really good, was okay, and the third movie was also okay. Like all of them were okay. Okay, not all of them were great. I think only the first one at most was great.
No, I'm telling you, someone's
And that's
hacking
if
into the server
you really
and
think about
reading.
it. Oh, Iron Man's
Daniel
kind of
Fletcher, you are a genius.
Oh,
Hold on.
Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, got all that.
What'd you find?
You have, you know,
Oh, just some
Jason
isolated
Todd, right?
fragments.
Second Robin. Jason
Well,
Todd.
to
You have a
address your
dead.
incredulous tone,
No,
a
not Jason
mechanical
Todd.
timing mechanism
Who's the
is
first?
not
Who's
as
the first
silly as
Robin?
it's-
Stunning.
Okay, yeah, a dead Dick Grayson,
probably
Jason Todd,
closed.
a
Let's see if
Batman
I can
who is actually decent at being both, like,
Yeah,
a
got it.
young Batman that's good at being, well, a slightly
Great, let me know how it
gruffer, but
goes.
not gruffer, but a slightly like more mature, but not necessarily older Batman. Like, I'm not talking gray hair, like 35 at most Batman, like kind of late 20s. Yeah, like Telltale Batman, an animated series Batman, like that Batman. He's young, but he's not old. Or he's not too young, but he's not old either. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I just don't really like the idea of like the old white-haired Batflick. Because I won't lie, Batflick looks like the kind of dude who would hang out outside of a gay bar just to go hit up some twinks for a good fuck. Like, I shit you not. It looks like that. Like, the gray hair, the outfit, the whole shebang. I'm like, this dude looks like an old guy who'd hang outside of a gay bar to go fuck some twinks. Like, that's what he would do. I'm sorry, that's just me, because I'm just like, I've been watching a shitload of Shameless, and Batflick looks like Steve's dad, and it is the funniest shit ever. But I think that's just Ben Affleck being Ben Affleck. But yeah, so obviously we need to have a cool.
I should have stayed in
That
bed.
sucks. Doesn't that suck, lol? Lamal. Yeah.
I can be a gentleman. So
Yeah,
said you got
exactly.
Yeah. Anik Norstad.
doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I can't st-
If they're involved, tell me more about this.
The information we found.
I honest to God think like, okay, so
And you
we definitely need a younger guy to play Batman. You know?
No, not at all.
Jane has changed.
Like what?
But so like obviously we need to find a whole new guy.
How?
Not Batflick, not Bale.
The rich.
Someone who's not like I'm Batman. Like someone who's like I'm Detective Batman. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you with a gruff ass voice Batman. You know. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a fan of that like I'm Batman kind of shit, because honestly Christian Bale kind of overrated. Like, I don't think we actually had a good Batman except for animated series Batman and fucking Telltale Batman, but that's because I feel like those characters are geniusly well written characters, not just good actors. So it's more of a writing thing than an acting thing, but still, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, animated series, like, it's the same voice actor as animated series Batman, and it's beautiful and it's sad, and that's why I like it, because it's just he's not he's not all about fighting. He's a detective. He's a man in a suit. He's not a violent ass crazy person in a bat suit, which is what Christian Bale more or less was, a violent ass person. I just did that. Whoops. I just knocked the fuck out of some cops by accident. I gotta hide these bodies. Nope. Yeah, that I did.
You have no right to touch me.
I accidentally punched, like, cause circle is a takedown button, and I accidentally pressed it when I was trying to pop up on my map. And I punched the absolute dog shit out of them. Well, it was two chick cops. It was two chick cops. I just fucking dunked on two chicks.
You wanna hear another one? The clockman's clock is ticking.
Yeah. Like, I donkey punched the first one, and I throat punched the other one. I'm like, holy shit. Damn, Jensen, and nobody saw it. Like, I did it. They're telling me. Yeah, it's when you punch a chick in the cunt. Uh-huh. I've never heard that as a turn of phrase for donkey punching. I was told it was like you basically do punch. It's like fisting. It's like you literally just like straight up punch. It's like basically like getting kicked in the balls, but for a woman. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, well, no, but it's with your fist, so you punch her down. Donkey punch. I'm like, makes sense. Sorta, but it's more like in a sexual way. Like it's like fisting a vagina, basically. Like Trip just like it's like straight jabbing into and they get off on it. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck. I'm like, I know people get off on having like someone getting kicked in the balls. Like I know people who do that. So it's like, honestly, it doesn't shock me. But at the same time, what the fuck? I'm here to steal your booze in your absinthe. Fight me, coward. I'm Adam Jensen, and I'm shit-faced while trying to escape a room. The clocks. Yeah, I've seen plenty of shit on it. Looks great. Looks great. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna buy it, but I sure as shit am going. I'm sure. I'm not gonna. Nice. Yeah. To be fair, I kind of like how the idea how they brought back the Scorched, or not the Scorched, but the Marked Men. I like how they brought them back from New Vegas. I'm kind of glad they brought them back. Because honestly, the Marked Men were underrated. They were good characters. Or good enemies, rather.
Access granted.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be. The Red Light District, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen.
Yeah, I feel like they need to put a. I think they need to bring like a sort of like grappler style into the game. I know a lot of people complain that like they'll never do that, but I'm like, I think it would be decent if they did that. Like, it's a parry, but the parry is grappling. like instead of punching them, you just like straight up judo throw them or some shit like that. Mostly because I'm a big fan of grappling. When it comes down to like all forms of fighting games, I play guys who can basically not just throw a punch, but can also grab you and judo throw you across the map. Because it just how to assert dominance. Be fucking crazy about it. Yeah, just throw everything.
Stool, buddy.
Irish stool, catchy name, very evocative.
I like to think so.
Yeah. You know what else is a good fucking.
My pleasure. You want some?
Yeah, so you know what's a good show though? Shameless. I love Shameless. It's so fucking good. Holy shit. Actually, it's like the. Let's see. Debbie, Carl, Nathan, Lip. Six people. Six siblings. Yeah. Yeah, you should watch more of it. It gets better. It's great.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this.
Yeah, I'm on season 4 already. It's great. I have to actually start watching it again. I only watched like the first episode.
You have some things to answer for.
Bombing? No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince.
But you've been to my
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people.
Yeah.
Calm down.
All I know though is that the Batcopter needs to come in to play in that movie. Batcopter.
What do you know about these friends?
The Joker-mobile and the Batcopter. Joker-mobile and the Batcopter.
Augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to
What?
the shop.
The Joker-mobile is like it's like this stretched out, like, you know the ZZ Top car? It's, imagine that, but it's longer and it has a big Joker grin not carved but painted on the front of it. It's fucking crazy.
Does your daughter have...
It's hilarious. It's like really long for some reason, but it's only a 4-door. Well, it's not even a 4-door. It's a 2-door with 4 seats.
That's when these new.
And I'm like, it'd be amazing if it's just like Joker. It's like, and I present to you. It's like, and I present to you, the Joker-mobile.
What?
And it's just like you just put a smile on like a jalopy, and it's like it's not a jalopy.
Nothing to a duck.
It's like, how's it not a jalopy? It's like it just isn't. Like, do you see the rust? New chrome paint and everything. Like, it's so cool. Like, he just gets so giddy over this stupid fucking car. And then he ends up wrecking that bitch by driving it through a wall. To knock out Grundy. Or not to knock out Grundy, but like maybe to stop somebody. I don't know, because I feel like they should have a second antagonist other than Cobblepot being an eternal antagonist to the group. But at the same time, he's an antagonist. He's just a fucking asshole.
He's not our guy, but he has a daughter.
So I don't know what they could do as an antagonist. Like, Batman isn't an antagonist, obviously. He's someone who opposes them, but he's not someone that they would see as directly against them, who's trying to fight them. Maybe we should introduce another villain.
Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Sure how I feel about this way.
Yeah, like he owns the joint. Exactly. I'm like, that's what I don't get. I'm like, I don't get it only in the sense that, like, I don't get it only in the sense that yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I would probably cut back on his combat prowess. Like, it'd be like, he's good, but he's not strong. Like, as strong as, like, other people. Like, he's not overpowering people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm thinking, like, we need to have another villain that, like, the heist gang go up against. You know. No, I don't want to. I don't want to include a lot of Superman villains or characters. That's why. Like, I want to include strictly just Batman characters, so that you can feel it's a Batman only.
Hello.
Like, yeah, I think they need. So we need someone that they're heisting, and he's the antagonist, and that character is the antagonist. He's like, there's a reason why they're stealing it. Like, they got a reason. Let me see here. Oh my god, I think I got it. Motherfucking Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller's the villain. Wait, no, wait, hold on, no, wait. Amanda Waller was technically the villain in fucking Suicide Squad. No, shit, I gotta think of something else. She's always been a villain. There's no such thing as a good Amanda Waller. She's just a fat black woman who's sassy the entire movie, and that's about it. She's a good person. Yeah. Yeah, so we have to make a villain that's like a douche, but has a justifiable cause to fight with the gang. And I'm trying to think of a character. Because I don't want to say Bane, only because I do like Dark Knight Rises Bane, but I feel like Bane is just overused. So I don't want to use Bane. And plus, Bane is like bros with Joker, so maybe we'll throw Bane in the second movie as a bro. But I'm trying to think. Like, is there like a cop or anything? Or like some type of guy who like uses the law in the wrong way? That's considered a villain even to Batman, but is still technically trying to do law shit.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
A sympathetic character. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I like it. Like, instead of a lawyer, he's the owner of a company who studied in law. And at the end of the movie, he becomes Two-Face.
This is different.
Think about it. I think it's genius. It's Harvey Dent, but he's a huge cunt. And it's not the Harvey that, like, Batman knew as a bro. It's like, yeah, Wayne, he was a bro to Wayne. But it's like Telltale. Yeah. Yeah. Like, should we implement the Judge, though? You know, the Judge, the third persona? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Yeah, a lot of people really aren't. Oh, shit, you be right. Executioner, yep. Yeah, Two-Face. Yeah, Harry's the jury. Two-Face is the executioner, or the burn part is the executioner, and fucking the judge is the judge. And he judges. Well, he is judge, jury, and executioner when he's the judge. He's all three at once. Because it's like he's different. He's like, I find you guilty, and for that you deserve to die. And he whips out a fucking broadsword and tries to decapitate himself because he's trying to kill Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, but yet he is Two-Face. So, haha. Yeah, you see, you get it. It's fucking weird. Yeah, they'll be like, who the fuck is the judge? Well, he actually becomes Two-Face at that point, yeah, and then he's a minor antagonist. And yeah, I think that's genius. I do think that's good. Although I think I might need to create my own like unique villain to make it work. That hopefully will stay in will be like the Harley Quinn of like mid tier. Like they're not like it's not a sidekick. He's his own villain, and he can stay because he's just that cool. but at the same time, it's like Batman's like, I don't know what to think of him, but like the Joker and the crew are like, we don't like him, he's a dick. But how do you make a likable dick? You don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you make a character so fucking douchey, but... The Guest? No. Comedy? Uh-huh. 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 Oh my god. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Oh shit, I say that. He's a crazy. Yeah. I need to watch that actually, but yeah, so I'm thinking huh. And it's called The Guest. How old is this movie? Is this new? How new is this? Oh, it actually seems like a pretty fucking banger of a movie, dude. I tell you what. Uh-huh. Yeah. Exactly. And that. Yo, fuck yeah, dog. Yeah. Okay, I thought Mr. Pixelplick was the little guy who's the fan of Batman in a lot of the animated series things, like and Brave and the Bold. You know that guy? That's not Mr. Pixelplix. Oh, I was thinking you were talking about the interdimensional imp dude who breaks the fourth wall constantly. That dude who dresses up like Batman, like he's a little Batman. Physical Mike. Yeah. For plot reasons, of course. Yeah. He's brain dead as fuck, boy. Who are you talking to? engaging in honorable combat with you. Yeah, I'm thinking. That did, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who the fuck is this dude? Exactly. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, mind you, you have to level up your PvP to level 50, I think, or level 60. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking what it is, right? All right, ready for this?
I just ate DJ's ass.
All right.
I ate it like groceries.
All right, now my thing here is like, I dead ass wanted to add. You know what? I'll add one more person to the gang. All right. Cold Fire. Cold Flame, I think it is. Cold Fire or Cold Flame, I forget. Old school villain. He is a Colombian drug lord who gets his superpower from snorting cocaine, and he makes white hot fire. He makes a white hot fire. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. It's cocaine. Shoots fire from his hands, melt the Batmobile. Which would be dope, honestly, actually, because, like, he has a cool design, so I'm like, he'd be cool. You know what? The villain is... Okay, so the villain is, like, I'm trying to think of, like, a pun here. It's a blood pun. Think of, like, a blood pun, right? God. I'm like think of like a scientific like name for like think of like scientific words for blood and try and make a pun of a name out of it. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not edgy. It's like funny. It's he has a weirdly funny name and it's bizarre. Like it's like it would seem like a normal name, but it's a blood pun. You know what I'm saying? It's not the villain isn't supposed to be edgy. The villain actually is an old school like. Actually, the villain's not edgy because it's actually kind of really fucked up.
Alex, did you get all
Because
that?
this isn't a new villain.
Hell
This is
yeah.
a reinvention
Don't
of
tell
an
me
old
this
villain
isn't the
that they
proof
haven't
we're
used in
looking
years.
for, Adam. This is
I'm trying to
big.
remember.
Janus needs to hear it.
I know the villain's name. I know what he is.
Set it up. Let me know where.
I'm trying to think.
I'll see what I can
I'm
do.
trying to think of
Later,
what he
man.
does. Or I'm trying to think of a blood name. I think maybe like Humoris or Sanguine Humoris or something like that. Right? He is the villain is called the Hemogoblin. All right, and you know what his power is? No, you know what the Hemogoblin does? Like his power, right? His power is to give people HIV/AIDS.
I'm
That's
sorry,
his superpower.
I wasn't
He can
questioning
shoot you with
It was meant to be
HIV/AIDS.
jovial. Guess I need to work on my timing.
And I
Anyway,
think they were
I'm
called
leaving
like
a
I think
message
they
for
were
the
called like
director,
I
asking if he's heard from Vince
is
Black, our organized crime division
yes,
head.
basically. Except for he doesn't have to have sex with you. He just kind of like shoots bolts of energy at you that gives you AIDS. There was an old comic from years ago. Now he's from the same comic as Cold Fire.
He's supposed to meet with me
and
once
he
a
was
week
also
so I
a
can bring
villain.
him back into the shallows,
They were
only
called like the something
never
like they were
showed
called
for
like the
our first meeting.
Flamboyants or something. And there was
From what I
basically
know
a
of the
gay
Divine,
magician
their
named
influence extends
like
outside of the Czech Republic.
Excentra or something like
Maybe
that.
he's out of
And
town.
he died from HIV/AIDS
Maybe.
that the Hemogoblin gave him.
Maybe you could find out?
Sure.
Yeah, like throwback,
and
like
last time
obscure
was in
ass
his
throwback
office a
shit.
few
And
days
it's
ago.
like, okay,
He
Sanguinius
seemed
Humoris, and he's the
antsy,
owner
kinda
of
nervous
a
that I
farm
was there, you know?
he's the owner of a
Well,
big
then
big
maybe I'll poke
corporation,
around his
and
office a little while
he shoots
We're
Harley
stopped now, right?
with the fucking
Well, listen,
AIDS.
Adam,
He literally
Leon was
gives
waiting
her
on my initial
AIDS,
batch of
like
reports.
super.
I'm sure Director
He
Miller would
shoots
be
her
too
with
pleased
fucking
to
AIDS
find us
magic. Like
standing in
he
his
like
office, so-
winds up his energy, and he goes and
Unless
he fucking
there's
goes to
something else, I
kill
think this is
the
where I'll check
Joker.
out.
And the Joker like sidesteps and he's like, haha, you missed. And he sees it and it hits Harley, and Harley gets basically super aggressive AIDS, and he has to get the cure from him. So they set up. So the last heist of the movie is them setting up for. Yeah, like it's the idea that like the way that he has the cure, but it's a cure to his AIDS because it's not actually AIDS.
It's just alluded to being AIDS in the comics. It's just blood disease, they call it, or some shit like that, like, or the blood sickness. I forgot what they call it. Or I think they say it's flat out AIDS. He hits you with an energy bolt that super aggressive.
You mentioned
no,
Leo
it's more.
is expecting
It's
your first
more.
batch of reports.
No, it's actually
Going to
more
announce it to Director
like AIDS on steroids. Like it kills you aggressively, but it's not AIDS. It's
You're
weird.
not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
Yeah, it's like it's well, it's saying it's like it kills you mid-fight. Like mid-fight, you'll be standing there fighting and you'll just collapse and die from it.
After the incident,
Yeah.
So you answer directly to Joseph Mandley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices.
Exactly.
But
Like that's the idea. Is
Adam,
that it's not killing her quickly because she was hit with like the ladder, like the bolt began to dissipate when it passed the Joker, and it hit a wall, and then it hit Harley, who was on the other side of the wall. So it burned through a wall and then hit her. So it didn't hit her as effectively. You know what I'm saying?
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Mandley are
like
close.
she, and then that most of the movie is that
We're close because I used.
Yeah,
his
basically, I
first
want
name.
to. It's like it's a
Well,
slow
you said you
killing kind of
joined here
poison
29 after the
bullshit, and that's the plot. That's the reason. That's what leads up to the final heist. Is that they're trying to get the cure to Harley's sickness.
No. I arrived
Because the
after
Hemogoblin has it.
Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings
Heal yourself
predisposed
once
to
and
damaging
punch the shit
everything
out
they
of
come
something,
into
because that's how
contact
healing
with.
works. You
Of course he's
heal
capable.
once, and then you punch
As
stuff
am
and it
I,
heals
as
you.
are you.
Because it's a
So these
stasis.
evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining the course of
Okay,
action.
Punch that wall.
Some of that sword then, I guess. I don't know.
And
Or
Black's
save
last
it.
eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's
Yeah,
still helped
heal
me
yourself once.
understand what he's
Find something
dealing
that
with on
beats
a
the shit out
subconscious
of
level.
Just
somebody.
switch
But he
what
may be in
sword you
trouble.
have equipped.
I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I find
Yeah,
out anything about
okay.
Black.
Thanks. Hopefully it turns out to be nothing.
Man, I'm pulling out some of the most obscure comic shit that nobody knows. God bless it, dude. Holy shit.
Chang was down.
Dude, am I a fucking cretin or what? Like, is there something wrong with me?
Did you say, am I a fucking Korean?
Cretin. Am I a fucking cretin? Not Korean. Like, am I just a shitty person for pulling out the most obscure ass shit ever?
If you were Korean, you'd have a small penis.
Which is clearly not the case. So, no, my point
Well, then
being
you
is
can't
that
be Korean.
no, like, am I a bad person? Like, am I just some fucking weirdo who knows all this obscure ass comic shit for no discernible fucking reason?
Maybe.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
I just feel fucking crazy. I feel
Devara,
like
I'm in Vince's office. I
absolutely
think I have a
crazy.
lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
It just seems genius. It seems I feel
not
like
assume the
it's
worst
smart as
just yet.
fuck, my dude. You know what I'm saying? To be 100% with you. Like it would be, it's because it's like, okay, everyone wants the heist movie. Like all of it sounds good, and I'm like, I just needed a good villain. I'm like, boom, there's the villain. There's the villain that nobody's gonna like. The guy who's literally a goblin, a monster that gives you AIDS.
That just sounds like a Friday.
That just, like, doesn't that just sound like the most evil thing you can think of? An evil man-eating monster disguised as a human who also can shoot fireballs that give you AIDS.
Adam, Janus heard the innocent
Yeah,
conversation.
that just sounds like a Friday night.
I mean, I guess, but still, it's just, I find it fucking amazing. To me, I find it truly just absolutely positively, what the fuck.
He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
I hate what's become of this place.
But yeah. So. I'm a fucking genius. The end.
No more. I don't care what you do. I don't
Whatever
care
your
about
cause
your
is, Ark, Church of the Machine God.
As I said, anything that gives you AIDS, typical Friday.
That's what you think. But what I think is honestly no. But in all honesty, it would just be interesting. Like
It's
like
just typical Saturday.
Yeah.
Was I right about this place or what?
Business.
Absolutely. The architecture in the old sect. Be right with you. Absolutely. The
Some
architecture
people
in the old
all
sector
they
was
want
great.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobramila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made...
You really think you should be saying my name out loud?
So it is you.
What difference does it make?
None, I suppose.
My reputation, huh? Man's...
People are wary of you.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
You know exactly what kind of trouble I'm in. My husband, Lester, he... The operation, you've been digging into it. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
I'll be back.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This is...
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks.
You sure you'll be alright?
I'm a genius. I'm a fucking evil genius, my dude.
We've got it. Deep.
Nice and lovely, Alistair.
I could use a drink.
Where'd the apple and get to work?
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
How come we make deals with them?
Smacks lips. Oh my god, this room's been going on for a while now. Holy shit. Oh. I guess I'll end it here. Alright, so I'm gonna go upstairs and watch some Shameless because why the fuck not? Stay dive, ladies and stay dive, ladies and gentlemen, and grim out. Oh wait, what the fuck? Disabled.
I get that a lot.
Very nice.
I'm sure it.
Yo, your friend, I don't know what he's doing.
If Brown...
Yeah, probably. But I'm like... But... Yeah, I know you're saying it unironically. I can tell by the tone in your voice. But no, my point being is, like, don't you think this is, like, literally the best way to make a villain? Because it's, like, it's a monster, right? That can fucking give you AIDS.
That's suspicious. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's an inhuman creature. He shoots energy that actually... He shoots basically fireballs that hurt you, but also so happen to give you AIDS. Well, they called it blood sickness, I think. I forgot what they called it. But it's basically... We won't directly say it's AIDS, but we'll kind of say... We'll, like, low-key say it's AIDS. You know.
Well, look at this. We have a real shiny one here.
Yeah.
What you got
Yeah,
hiding
somebody
in
would
those
definitely
arms,
say
Frank?
it, yeah.
Cover the basics.
Keep your hands where
Yeah,
you
well,
can
Solomon
keep
Grundy's undead. I mean, Harley Quinn getting it is, like...
What
you
the
know...
fuck are you? Some kind of a super soldier?
What I am
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, I bet you are.
Like,
Go
it's
ahead,
like,
you're
if she
clear.
gets it, it's not offensive, because then it's not offending gay people. But at the same time, I'm like, it doesn't offend gay people to get it, because guess what? They're just, it so happens to be, if you fuck people in the ass, it's easier to get. Little known fact.
Look, madam. Your papers
It's way
stay
easier to
right
get. It doesn't
here.
matter what sex you are, it's just easier to get. If you do it that way. Most people, believe it or not, don't fucking know that. Yeah. But again, nobody knows how to put a fucking condom on, so... Everyone's an asshole, in their own way. Feel me? I think I hit the level cap in Deus Ex. Holy shit. I said I think I hit the level cap in Deus Ex. Oh, no, I didn't hit the level cap in Deus Ex. Okay. I have not hit it yet. Thank God.
Just a little farther. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is
What?
safer.
Vlasta. You want me...
Yeah. Oh, you're that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I got that.
All this sneaking...
I don't know.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Lesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot...
Is that why you want to get back at him?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was...
Fight.
What?
Yeah.
What? Alright, this information...
Oh.
Here.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense. I just realized something. Oh my god, we can still include Harvey Dent in this. He can be Joker's lawyer. Boom. Alright, whoever currently owns DC, you better start getting out the fucking contracts and get your checkbooks out. This shit is genius. Yeah, well, the idea is that most people don't know who the fuck he is. Like, he's just kind of like there and gone. He's like, yes, this guy made me laugh, but then suddenly somebody robbed a bank. We don't know what happened. Like, it's just stupid shit like that. It's just suddenly, and then a bank got robbed. Don't ask me why. It just did. But it'd be like his lawyer because he has like some type of thing he has unsolved or some shit like you know what I'm saying, just some basic ass shit. It's just like, you know, it's like, oh, what the fuck you do? It's like, oh, I committed mild larceny.
This information you came
Or it's
by
like he has a
now,
speeding
exactly?
ticket or something because he's driving around the fucking Joker mobile in a 15/20 lane.
Interesting.
Just something
You never
basic as
struck me as the
fuck.
pretending type, Adam. I always assumed what you see is
Just
what you
for the
get.
stupid reasons of
I
like,
should've known
I don't want to
better.
say comedy,
Point is,
but
I
just
gotta
something
leave.
stupid.
I'll let you know
Or
when
maybe
I
we can
find
just include Two-Face later on. Like, he'll just be only in the second movie though. Or he's just kind of there. Harvey Dent's just like passively there. He talks with Bruce, but that's about it. Talks with a bit of Joker, that's about it. Like, cause I'm like, if these characters like Bruce and Joker constantly communicate with one another under, like, you know, obviously without his makeup on and without Bruce being in the bat suit, Bruce doesn't know it's Joker and Joker doesn't know it's Batman. They're just kind of like talking casually, having drinks and shit. Be hilarious. Yeah. Although my question is, how would we design Solomon Grundy? Would we do like CGI, practical effects? Would he be a big hulking monster, or would he just be a dude who's just like super swole but undead? And would he look blatantly undead, or would he just be pale? Like, these are the things that we need to worry about. Somewhere in the middle. So he's like... Yeah, exactly. But obviously better than that shit, because that shit was terrible.
It's supposed to be
Yeah, it was so fucking bad.
Far enough, Hanzar. I need to see your paperwork. No fucking around
Yeah.
and nice and slow.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Pale.
I'm not paid to
Yeah.
be nice. I'm paid to make sure you
I think...
Here, everything
Go
looks to
up.
be up to date. I don't
Yeah,
know who sponsors
yeah,
you,
exactly.
but you must have some friends
And then
in high
it's like
places.
Solomon Grundy's like trying to pick out a tie, and it's like, and then he's like, you know what? Maybe you need a little gallows humor, and then puts a little like tie that looks like a lynch, and because you know Solomon Grundy has the lynch always around his neck, and I'm like, that would be perfect. It's a little gallows humor. Oh yes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson should not be the idea of what Solomon Grundy should be. I mean, Solomon Grundy's a white. I hate to say he's a... Yeah. He's Black Adam. He is Black Adam. He is so Black Adam. Yeah, he's not Solomon Grundy because he's Black Adam. But my point being is that also is like, let's be real with one another. Like, dead ass. Stupid. It's just dead ass some stupid shit. Mostly involving the fact that, you know, the guy's also white.
Who are you?
Vlasta.
I don't know who you...
I got
Yeah.
a tip. I'm not like them.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not...
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo.
Aquaman
There's
looks
gotta be
dope.
better ways of getting
Looks
a
dope. He looks great.
Gollum was hell.
If you believe that, then you...
Yeah.
Vince Bla-
That, and
He's the
also
one I
it doesn't
paid
help
to
that
get to
he's
Vlasta.
the best character
You had to pay him
in
2 days ago.
Justice League. Also, I liked Flash in Justice League. He was actually pretty good.
Then walk.
I don't normally like. Yeah, I liked all of them.
It's Vlasta.
Honestly, I just
Nothing you do here
I
can
don't
change
know.
the fact that the
Like
Diwalis
I
move
liked everyone, but
contraband
I was
processing.
just kind of
It's what
iffy on
they
Batman.
do.
I was iffy on
It's
Superman,
something
but
they'll
I
always
think they
find a
were
way
all
to do.
good. Like they were all
Stop
mediocre
this
together, but I think
others
the
will still
best
make it
standouts were basically
difference is that I won't hear any
Aquaman,
of it.
Superman, or no, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Flash. That's it.
Gatka might have to.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my.
See her off? This look like an airport.
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick. I don't like so.
Olivia's already paid you for a safe trip out of here. Now I'm gonna tip extra, just to make sure she gets a smooth ride. Money talks, right?
Always.
Everybody win.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It is weird. And honestly, I don't know. Other than that, like, I really don't know what else it could be. Like... But that's the comedy of it. It's like Deadpool 2. It's a good movie, but it's tonally inconsistent because it's a dramedy. Like, that's what I want to have, a dramedy. Like, slice of life, dramedy heist movie. Which, honestly, believe it or not, as weird as that sounds, that's actually what most heist movies are. Like, Baby is a slice of life movie, if you didn't know that. You know, yeah, like, Baby's a slice of life movie, but it's also a heist movie. You know what I'm saying? It's just all happenstance that it's like that. Because that's how heist movies tend to work. So, it makes perfect feckin' sense. But then again, also, I mean, let's get real. Shitty person, great actor, Kevin Spacey. Then Lex Luthor. Wait, what? No, I meant Kevin Spacey. Wait. Oh yeah, a while ago. Yeah, he was Lex Luthor. No, I was talking about like in general, like the whole accusation bullshit that's got going on, like the shit that he did. But I'm saying he was really good in Baby. I loved him in Baby. It's like great comedian, horrible person, Bill Cosby. You know, you have to separate the art from the man, because that's how it's got to be. More acting for like the rest of his fucking existence.
What a place.
I hope he does, but at the same time, he's just that fucking good. Shit looming over him. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but let's not get into that. You know, as I like to say, shenanigans. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, hey, I mean, if he has been proven to be that kind of guy, then guess what? He has kind of like fucked himself over, because shitty people like that, you know, deserve their comeuppance. But if it wasn't like that, then I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people get dealt a shitty hand. What?
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince... lost his edge. A person tries to be too...
Wait, hold on, what? Can you repeat that?
He ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break.
Yeah.
Mr. Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Oh my god. Which honestly isn't even like a dick move thing to say. It's just honesty. Why? What, did they end the series early or some shit like that? Because obviously it's been proven. Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? But Spacey, yeah, a little bit. I'll debate it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, oddly enough, he kind of does to me, but to be fair, I mean, I'll be wholehearted with you. I'm not shocked by a lot of things people do, and I just assume people are fucking vile people because sick cardinal pleasures. Not even good ones, just really fucked up sick ones. Not even tastefully interesting ones, just bad ones. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, I won't defend you, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm not gonna agree with everybody, but I'm not gonna say no either. Cosby's... Like he diddled my asshole, and I'm like, okay, duly noted. No need to explain further than that. I get you. Like, that's what's funny. But honestly, I don't know. I'm a weirdo like that. A weirdo who's just like, I get you. Say no. Oh my god. Yeah, did I hear 18? God, 21 was such a good movie. 21 was such a fucking god tier movie, dude. Holy shit. You ever watch that movie? The Gambler. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it was a movie about gambling. You're damn right it was. It's a great movie. Holy shit, dude. But yeah, it has Alex Fishburne in it. It's great. Anyway, so yeah.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah. Or who are good, genuinely good. Like, they did one good thing and that's about it, you know? Like, let's get real. J.J. Abrams, really hit or miss. Like, I think he did a shitty job on Star Wars. I think Last Jedi was a fucking excellent Star Wars movie. I think Force Awakens was terrible. Might just be me. I didn't think Force Awakens was nearly as funny. J.J. Abrams, yeah. Totally. But, I mean, everyone hates Force Awakens. I'm like, I think Force Awakens is really good, though.
Janus, if this is your idea.
Well, no, because I don't like it because all the lens flare and plus the dialogue felt really quiet and it was just like it was really hard to. I don't know why I don't see that movie in good regards at all. Like it just looks bad. It feels bad when I watch it. I don't like it. But I like episode 8. I watched episode 8 casually and I'm like, this is the best fucking movie I've ever. This is one of the best Star Wars movies I've ever watched. It's so stupid. It's so Star Wars.
Conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Paige give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen.
But yeah, they're okay and others.
What about this orchid then? Can we find out more about
it? Yeah, which honestly, I won't lie.
I like episode 1 to an extent. I like Qui-Gon Jinn. I like Ewan McGregor. That's the only reason why I like the prequels in any way, is because Ewan McGregor makes the prequels enjoyable. I like Jango Fett. I like Darth Maul and Count Dooku and like I like these characters, but I hate the writer. I hate the director. The director's terrible. Fucking director's an idiot. Just saying, he's a pretty fucked up dude.
What about this Brown? Paige mentioned him and some sort of council.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Brown.
Exactly. It's all fucking ridiculous.
What? How? I wasn't followed.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there.
Okay, time to just fucking EMP this shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just get the fuck out of Dodge. Shit. God, there's a shitload of fucking robots. Anyway, you still here? Cool. Cool.
I thought you guys weren't allowed outside Gold. You should go back where it's safe for you.
You hear Lazarus on the radio? I used to be a big fan, but I realized
Yeah. Honestly, but you know what? You know what? I fucking I don't want to sound like some selfish, pretentious prick and say like I think I would do a good job as like being that Joker, but I'm like I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Mr. Stanek, how did you?
My daughter. They're going to kill her.
Like, I mean, I already do plenty of like I already did plenty of acting when I was younger, but like I don't know.
Complex behind the laundromat. Please hurry.
Call me a douche or whatever, but I think I could do a good job because I'm like I know exactly what I'm looking for because you know what I'm saying. Like I know what I'm thinking. So might as well do what I can. Yeah, like I was told like by a Broadway actor, which was my acting teacher. She worked in Broadway for years before she became a teacher. Mostly because she got too fucking old. She even says that herself. She either got too old or she got sick of it. I forgot. But she's like, yeah, no, this is really good. Like she didn't say that to anyone else in my acting class, and I'm like, that's either because I actually tried or I was actually just that good. I don't know.
I see. Thanks.
I don't know. Yeah, I was with a lot of those guys, but I was also with a lot of people who tried acting. They were just fucking terrible at it. Like they were just awful. Like we're talking like they would go from like shouting to whispering, but they wouldn't project their voice. They would either shout or whisper. That's it. And I'm like, project. And even the teacher's like, project. And
Janus just called.
They're like, I don't know how to project.
Closing their account, moving everything out of that data vault tonight. This can't wait. You gotta get over there now.
I can't. I found the bomb maker. She can tell us everything, but she's about to be killed.
What? Shit, man, they're cleaning up loose ends. I can't break into a bank, not by myself. And if we don't do this now, we lose the Orchid. Fuck!
But if I don't go to the Prakaska district, the bomb maker dies, and we're back to square one.
Your call, man.
Alright, bank heist. Or, Stanek's frantic, contact me. Okay, I did the bank heist in the first playthrough. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I can't save. Fuck my life. I'm gonna go save the girl.
Because they aren't security guards, but private military contract.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. Oh, the spinning haymaker. I like that one though. Yeah. Or it's not called the haymaker, it's called like the spin punch or like the charged haymaker or something like that. I forgot what it's called. I use that move myself. Yeah, I know.
I have a permit. It's not like they did not see me working at all.
Wrong fucking line, Ken.
I will try to find you a little something. I thought that's over.
What took you so long? You need to get in there.
What is this place?
This is where they're holding my daughter. After I evaded your agents, I followed one of those fanatics, and he led me here.
Where's she?
He said she was on one of the upper floors.
It's okay.
His name is Nomad. Fucking baller. This dude's name is Nomad Stanek. That's his name.
It has been difficult. But we're fine. So many have found their way. We will grow beyond the bounds of flesh and blood.
Fucking machine cultist, dog.
You're not going to the bank, are you?
Like I said, the bomb maker.
Can tell us everything, I know. But we're talking about a bioweapon, Adam. Once that vault is cleared out, whatever information was stored on the Orchid will be wiped clean. Gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Time is the enemy right now, Adam. I hope you reconsider.
If I can do both of these, that would be great.
I hope you find this bomb maker, Adam, because I just watched a convoy of armored vans leaving the bank.
VersaLife cleared everything out?
Yeah, we just lost the best chance we had to find out how to counter the Orchid.
But doubt is a flaw of the flesh. Soon we shall no longer doubt.
Oh, brother.
Soon we will
when are
all
ascended,
be as one.
All will be numbers.
I would
sure.
hate for anything to happen now. What do you mean?
The machine god speaks in numbers. This table will be 1001. Or that chair, 1011. Or that door, 0110.
Ah, I see. But I suspect the machine god has evolved well beyond Leibniz.
Soon we will all be as one. Yes. The air crackles with electricity.
Tonight is only the beginning.
Yeah. Like how Deus Ex has taken a liking to like fucking machine cultists from 40k. I love this shit so much. People who worship machinery. Fucking dank shit, dude. You can't talk mad shit if it's better than most mad shit. But yeah, honestly, it's just, I don't know. I have a lot of ideas just chuckling around in here. You know what I'm saying, Chief? Yeah. I mean, and considering how much I fucking believe it or not, I actually do take a huge liking to like good artistry and shit. Like artistry, as in like the kind of shit that like most people don't expect, like fucking cinematography. No. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, you're right. Holy fucking shit. You're right. I wouldn't call it ranting though. Was it ranting? Oh, I only know of bad ranting. I never heard of good ranting. But that's not because. And I'm angry. Yeah. Very true. All very true. You play 40k? Or you know 40k?
They watch over the chosen.
I understand. They protect us. They keep watch.
Do you like D&D?
The virus could corrupt the Ascension.
You have learned secrets.
Really?
Although I wish they weren't necessary.
Soon we will be with the Mother. We will be one and singular.
I'm sorry, that's just funny. Motherfucking Bard. My dude. Looks like a Bard's my dude.
Haven't found anything indicating they were in theory. But all eyewitness accounts say yes.
A what mancer? A diplomatic spellcaster? Like you use spells to make yourself.
No.
Yeah, makes sense. That doesn't sound hard to believe to me. That sounds fucking genius. I mean, to be fair, I'm a paladin of vengeance who's a Goliath revenant. What do you mean by sentient thing? Like you stepped on bugs and shit?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Anything you killed anything that you can't reason with. That's what you're more or less telling me. You haven't killed anything. Highest charisma.
Our time here draws to a close.
Oh my god.
Should be.
Which makes perfectly good sense.
We have no choice. Turn it off now. The chosen have been serialized. We have a wide enough conduit dispersal that they will never pinpoint a tap in the grid to here.
True, but they could affect it.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm dope as fuck because just reasons. I'm the dopest character. Like people think like my character's a murder hobo, but he really isn't, which is funny as fuck. I'm a guy who doesn't like fighting, but if I gotta, bitch, you don't have to ask me twice. No, it's more like I'm gonna lop their head off with a claymore when I teleport behind them. Yeah, because I'm a paladin of vengeance who's also a revenant, so I don't die. But the kicker here is that when I can resurrect every 24 hours, basically, as long as my body is still, as long as there's still one single part of my body remaining. It's so cool. And mind you, I haven't played D&D in months. Like, I think that we haven't done D&D in forever. We basically have just been doing Dark Heresy, which is basically more complex D&D based in 40k. It's cooler. And there goes your friend Thunder. I got you, Chief. Makes sense to me. I have no idea why I'm not earning any fucking achievements.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I will murder you, and you will not like it.
I want to protect everyone.
Smarter AI, that's literally what it means. It means the AI is really smart right now.
I wonder if you believe me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Who's here? What's going on out there? I told you I was not to be distant. Oh my.
What?
Come in.
We'd have years ago.
How did you get in here? And how did you know to come now? Tonight of all nights, when we are finally ready to answer the call of the machine god's infinite wisdom. Surely, your arrival here is not coincidental.
I'm looking for Allison Stanek.
Of course you are. And you have found her on the eve of her greatest
Huh?
achievement. But do you seek counsel? Assistance in your prayers or meditations? Or are you here to join us? To free yourself from this prison of flesh and give yourself to the glory of the singularity. If there is any way your High Priestess can be of assistance to you, I am more than happy to provide.
I want to ask you about the bombs you built for the attack on Ruzicka Station.
Is that all? My augmented brother Victor is a brave man and a great leader. When he asked me to build some of my little ones for him, I was proud to accept.
I know Victor. If he's behind these attacks, I'd like to have a talk with him.
After our flesh-flood oppressors sent one of their dogs to murder Talos Racker, Victor moved his base of operations to a research center in the Swiss Alps. Garm, I believe it is called.
Garm? Okay, I got it.
That is why you came here? You entered this sacred place to solicit my help against Victor's holy revolution? Traitor! Blasphemer! And I believed you were one of us.
I am. I just have a more inclusive idea of who us is.
Then you have become their willing slave. But not I. I have felt the boots of the police as they spat on me and mocked me for who I was. I could have lain down, like you. But I persevered. And the machine god has given me my reward. I emerged from the crucible enlightened.
Truly interesting. Console, critique, focus.
Enlightenment is a state of elevated perception and wisdom. You seem to be a little short on both. If you were wrong about why I'm here, bet you're wrong about a lot of other things too.
I admit when you first arrived, I was in the middle of something, and that distracted me from the true reason for your visit. But who could have anticipated one such as you would side with our enemies? They steal from us, they rape and murder us. They are animals, and animals go extinct, while technology perseveres.
Victor is killing everyone. Not just the abusers, but innocent people. People like your father, who's never been anything but supportive and forgiving.
Father, such a sweet man. I can only hope Victor's attacks will continue to spare him.
Continue? You mean there's gonna be more of them?
Well, you don't think I built only 3 of my little ones for him, do you? I gave him enough to destroy the entire city. Now, if you will excuse me, I must get back to what I was doing before you came.
Hey, we're not done here. Allison? Oh, shit.
It is time, It's time now. The body is the prison. Augmentations are the key. The consciousness is all.
Cast off the bounds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity.
Allison, stop. what you're doing. I've seen this kind of tech before. It ended badly.
You are concerned with our lives. You do not need to worry, brother. Only this physical body will die. Our minds will depart our corporeal shells and merge with the infinite consciousness of the machine god. This is the Ascension. I would invite you to come with us, but there is no more room.
I'm more interested in preventing another attack. What's Victor's next target?
I do not know, and it does not matter. I am on the threshold of a new existence. When I become one with the machine god, the artificial burdens of this physical plane will no longer bother me.
You're hoping that some other force is going to save you from the pain of being human. But nothing can do that for you. To overcome hardship, you have to find strength within yourself.
You still do not understand. I am not human. I am much more than that. That is why the machine god beckons. All we can do in this world is struggle, suffer, and die. Such a life is meaningless. If you open your eyes, you will see the truth behind this horror. The Ascension is the only thing that will deliver us.
Okay, Alpha, Omega, Beta.
You're not giving yourself enough credit. After everything you've been through, you've survived. And there are people in this room who believe in you, who trust you. They found meaning in this world when they found you.
My children. They mean so much to me. As we have grown together, we have given each other everything. It cannot be coincidence that you have made yourself known to me on this most holy of occasions. You are a sign from the machine god that I am to remain here a little while longer. I am not yet ready to ascend. I will spread wisdom to the rest of the world.
My job in this world is to stop people like Victor, and I need your help to do that.
Of course, my dear prophet. I am honored to assist you. Please, wait here.
Fuck yes, dude. I stopped her from using Ascension. That's amazing.
Take this. You can use it to defuse my little ones. It felt good for a change. To build something that saves lives instead of taking them.
Agent Jensen?
Over here.
I am under arrest?
People's lives were cut short, Allison, because of bombs you made.
None of my children will suffer for what I did.
You have my word.
When you confront Victor, be merciful. Remember, he is your brother.
Smiley, Stanek and her escorts are on the way back in now. I need to talk to Miller. He back yet?
No, but just a sec. I'll get him on the line. Jensen.
God Killer.
You and Fletcher find something?
It's bigger than we thought. Where can I meet you?
At Chicane's place. We're flying there now. Miller out.
Anyway, stay dapper, ladies and gentlemen, and Grim out. This entire